a cloud of joy. I am loving this amazing energy. Thank y'all for just bringing in the, thank you for bringing in all that love. I appreciate you oh so much. And y'all are so full of joy. So again, I had to say that. Thank you again. All right, let's get this thing started. Y'all ready? Yeah. Okay. Today's mug says, Grace doesn't ask for perfection. That's a deep one right there. Grace doesn't ask for perfection. Let me show you the mug of the day. Here you go. Oh my goodness. Now, hold on. You know it's time for my sip, so. It just be so good to me. I have to take my good old sip. Hold on, one more, okay? There's one more. Y'all ain't want none, did you? No? All right. Listen, some of y'all have been sending me some really, really sweet messages, and I appreciate it so much. But I have received a very unique request from one of our viewers named Michelle Crawford from Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Let me tell you what she wrote me, okay? Michelle said, Dear Jennifer, okay, I watch your show every day, and I love when you take your sip and say, you ain't want none, did you? She said it makes me laugh every time, and I've started saying it myself. I would love when you take your sip if you would say, Michelle, this is for you. Well, Michelle, here at J Hood Productions, we aim to please. So, Michelle, this is for you, girl. It's gonna be so good. Girl, I'm gonna have to sit back for you. Hold on. Michelle, you ain't want none, did you? Listen, I have to tell y'all where that came from. I can't tell you what my granddaddy really said. So I took a half of what he did and then what my mama used to say. So my granddaddy was sitting in the house one day and he sipped his drink. He said, and then he took another sip. I'll tell you what he said, then y'all could beep it out. He took another sip. But we know this is a happy place. And a family show. And I can't be up here saying that. So, but my mother, she had 3 children, which is Julia, Jason, and Jennifer. I'm the baby. And she said, y'all share everything. But my mama, she was a little stingy. She was. So if we asked her for anything, like say, Mama, give me some of your pumpkin seeds, because she loves some pumpkin seeds. And she'd say some, and she'd say S-O-M-E. That's all you got. Now here, don't ask me for nothing else. So when we would have company come over, like yourselves, and she cooked something. Nah, they ain't want none, did they? So I put those 2 together. So, Michelle, that's where that comes from, my mama and my granddaddy. Okay, moving on. Another thing you probably know about me is I have been a fan of the shows that, like huge shows with, like Sister, the TV show, which I love so much. I had both T and Tamara on the show, and I got to thinking about shows and movies that starred twins, like the Austin twins, who we know and love from Full House. Yes, and the most famous twins of all time, Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger from the movie Twins. Oh my God, that's so funny. And my sister Juju would say weird twins. I'm gonna have to let her get her definition of that one day. This is a fun fact. So we sometimes function as twins in a way, although I'm the baby, Julia's the oldest. Y'all hear me talk about my sister Juju often. She probably watching this right now like, what is Jennifer saying? And so, if you search my baby picture, and you say Jennifer Hudson baby picture, the picture, go and pull it up, what will come on up? This picture right here. Well, we couldn't find my baby picture. So I was like, go and throw Juju baby picture up there. So that's actually, This is actually my sister's baby picture instead of my baby picture, which is a very twin thing to do, right? I would like to think. So Juju is the original J Hood. I know I get called J Hood, but she J Hood #1, then my brother was J Hood #2, and I'm actually J Hood #3, because 2 more became before me. So I just wanted to share that fun thing with you guys. And ooh! Child forgetting everything. So if anybody got my baby picture out there, can you please send it to me? I want you to go to our website and submit it. You know, you go to jenniferhudsonshow.com and send Jennifer her baby picture. If you run across it, okay? Oh my God, okay, well, and speaking of twins, my first guests are businesswomen, reality stars, and TV stars, and mothers. They also happen to be 2 of the most famous WWE stars in history. Please welcome the incredible Nikki and Brie Bella. How are you ladies?
Good.
Oh my God, y'all answer at the same time and
I know,
everything.
39 years, I'm just like,
Are we gonna ever take turns?
probably
Switch
not.
it up?
No.
Same time.
I love it. Okay, so which one of you is the oldest?
I am.
You're the oldest.
16 minutes.
So proud.
Is it?
16
Yeah,
minutes.
which is, oh yeah. I mean, I get to be the boss.
But I thought
pretty
the
much.
older we get, you wouldn't want to say it so proudly.
My mom had no idea she was having twins.
She didn't know.
Didn't know at all.
Okay.
Barely 19. I came out and she was like, that's it. And then the nurse was like, I think I hear another heartbeat. And she's like, well, I'm not pushing. And I was like, Mom, you are.
She literally said, I already pushed once. Well, the baby needs to come out. But they saved the best for last.
Oh, okay.
I have to hear that all the time.
And then I
love it.
came.
Now, see, I'm close to my big sister, too. We're not twins. And Julia live all the way on the other side of the city. But you 2 live on the same block?
The
Same block.
Really?
We're 400 feet away, and it's so funny because our husbands totally eye roll, but we used to be across the street, and now we've realized we prefer that because we'd open up our doors and like wave at each other and be like, wine? Babies are down. And now it's like I'm 400 feet to the right, which is okay. I mean, it's a 2-minute walk, but
Yeah.
I miss being across the street.
I know, especially with little kids, it's just it's easier when you're right
Well,
there.
and the monitors, so when the boys were like little babies, whenever we weren't nursing anymore and we would meet for wine, she'd be on one side of the sidewalk and I'd be the other, where the monitors would reach and we'd be having our wine.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, the neighbors would always look at us and be like, all right, fellas, they're having their wine.
But the funny part is, when we were growing up, we were always like, we swear we're never gonna be those twins. And we realized we're those twins.
We are.
Like,
You're
it's
those
kind of
twins.
scary.
Have you ever, like, not lived so close or, you know?
I mean,
ever?
in our 20s.
Well, like mine was 30s too. I was in Florida, in
Oh,
San
yes,
Diego.
that's right. Yeah.
And you were mainly in Phoenix.
Yeah, so we definitely had there was a decade there.
Okay.
Where we weren't, but we were wrestling every day with each other.
I mean, 5 nights a week, so we needed that break. For a bit.
yes. And then filming the
days.
reality show, it was like we were still always together.
And you 2 ladies was at the Super Bowl. That had to be fun. What was it like?
I mean, so we're diehard
Wild.
Eagle fans. Totally
Eagle
bleed
fan,
green.
too.
You
Okay.
are,
I was
yes.
rooting for the Eagles.
Yes.
Yes.
We're still trying to recover from that heartache.
That
but-
was a major heartache, but we were 4 rows away. And when Brie and I went to Super Bowl week, because we had to do work stuff too, we at first didn't have tickets. And then we got an opportunity to purchase tickets that were like 4 rows behind the Eagles. And we were like, like we have to. So we
We
called
said
our
the
husbands.
stars aligned.
Yeah, we were like, look, we do Sister Sunday. This would be like the ultimate Sister Sunday. So can we just like go to the Eagles game, Super Bowl? We had a blast, and then we got sad. And then Rihanna, I mean.
Yes. I
That
came to
was
see Miss
like-
Rihanna.
Oh, yeah.
I was there, too.
Oh, yeah. How
yeah.
good was that?
She
To
is
see it
amazing.
live.
Amazing.
It's nothing like being there. You know, you want to
Right.
be there
I
for that
agree.
history making, right?
Exactly.
I had to be there. Tell me, what's this, Sister Sunday?
Yes,
Sister Sunday.
Explain that.
So my sister and I, when we became moms together, because I have 2 and she has 1, but when she finally got that, she realized that kids take up all your time.
yes.
And that we just need a designated time. I hate saying we have to schedule it, but you feel like you do now.
Yeah.
Just to have our fun. and our men were on board with it. So every Sunday, her and I pick a different vineyard to go to. We usually are wine tasting, or something to do together, and we call it Sister Sunday. And it's really cute because our husbands are like, hey, it's Sister Sunday. And they watch the kids, and then we just go have fun for a couple hours.
That's nice. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun.
Oh, my goodness. And you grew up in Arizona on a farm? What was that like?
So it's crazy because we grew up in Scottsdale, and a lot of people don't realize it's a lot of horse properties. So we grew up with cows, chickens, horses, pigs.
Really?
I mean, we would wake up before school and feed all the animals. It'd be like 5 in the morning. It was like a normal thing to do before elementary, middle school, high school. I mean, we used to bottle feed calves. Like, yeah.
And it taught us a lot, like to take care of animals and like be that young. It taught us a lot.
Oh, I'm a fan of animals, so I'm loving hearing all this. Will you ladies stick around for a little bit?
Oh, yes.
All right. More with Nikki and Brie. We'll be right back. And we're back with Nikki and Brie Bella. Okay, of course we got to ask this question. Do you ever switch places with each other?
So we used to.
Yeah. I mean, well, we are known for an iconic twin magic.
That is true.
In the wrestling ring.
Yes. But, it's funny because as kids we tried to do it, but I felt like our teachers really caught on to it.
Elementary school, middle school, they could tell.
Yes.
But college, however, you
That
don't
was
really
not
have
easy.
that intimate relationship with majority of your teachers. And so when I was better at a subject, I would
was
test for
rare.
Brie. Okay.
Oh, like
And
that,
then
y'all
Brie, we did that a few times where we tested for each other. Or like they would drop you after if you weren't there 4 times. So then we would be there for each other.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's some perks in that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then, well, you could tell the other time. So we never did again.
Yeah. So there was this time where I was dating someone, but I was in traffic in San Diego, and there was this really good-looking guy in a truck, and he was like trying to get my attention to get my number. And in my head, I was like, I can't let this guy go. Like, even though I'm dating someone, so I'm just gonna be Nikki for a second. So I pretended I was her, gave him my number, and then I went back to the dorms, and I was like, you have to go on a date with this guy. He's super cute, so anyways, long story short.
I did.
And
And I was like, okay, great. And then I decided to tell him the whole story, and he was so weirded out. He goes, wait, I met your sister first? And I was like, oh yeah, my twin sister, but it's okay, because she's dating someone. So, I just took her place. And he was like, wait, what? And then there was never a second date. I think that was And I was like, let's not do that again.
Yeah, it was a little weird. It was kind of fun, though, for
I mean,
me.
we thought it was great,
Yeah.
but, we're like, wow,
Oh my
thanks.
God, the things twins do. This is interesting. We
Yeah.
get good
No.
insight. So, Nikki, congrats. You just
Thank you.
got married this past summer.
Yeah,
Congratulations. In Paris, girl.
in Paris.
Tell us about it.
Yeah.
So I decided to plan a wedding in 4 weeks, which I do not suggest to anyone.
Nope.
How did you do that?
I relied on her. Okay.
A lot.
Okay, I did rely on her a lot. I don't know how we pulled it off. The only thing I will say, the plus about it, is there's no time to be a bridezilla or groomzilla, and you truly live in the moment, and whatever ends up working, you're like just so happy that it worked out.
Yes.
And it just ended up being magical, like everything all the way through.
As it should be.
Yeah.
So congratulations
Thank
to
you.
And Brie, you've been married for 9 years?
9.
Happy anniversary.
Thank
Wow. Did you give your sister any marriage advice then?
Oh, I do all the time. I'm really big with her on just living your own life, make your own mistakes. But if you need me, I'm here.
Oh, that's good. And you guys, you had babies that's born 22 hours apart. How does that work?
22
Right.
hours, can you believe it?
Wow.
And people always be like, did you plan it? And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
we can't plan
Well,
that,
no, right.
We didn't call each other, hey, tonight's the night.
Gross.
No. She actually was annoyed and bothered a little bit.
Well, if this is the conversation now, the podcast has to be amazing. So tell us about Bella's podcast.
Oh, well, as you can see, there's no filter, and we just tell it all.
Zero.
I mean, Brie just says everything. But it's kind of like happy hour with the Bellas. We just sit and we chat. We talk about life. We talk about our lives. We bring on guests, talk about what they're up to. We play fun games. We really get our Bella Army involved, our fans. And we realize is, as you can tell, Brie and I love to talk. And it's made for good reality TV for the past decade. And so we brought it to podcasting, and we really enjoy it because we get to do it from home. So you get to still drop your kids off at school and then go and get on the podcast and just chat about everything and anything. Brie and I have no boundaries, which my husband wishes we had boundaries.
No, mine too.
He's always like, did you really have to talk about that? I'm like, but it was so interesting. And he's like, it's our sex life. Please don't talk about that.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, well, I thought it was great. I'm like,
I thought it was informative.
yeah. I thought people can learn something.
They will learn.
Yeah.
More with Nikki and Brie. We'll be right back. And we're back with Nikki and Brie Bella. Okay, tell me about this lovely wine, Bonita Bonita. How did you come up with that?
So we've been in the wine industry for about 5 years, and when we were thinking of a name, Brie and I, we were all brainstorming one day, and then for some reason, so Bella, my grandfather on my Italian side, used to always call us that. And then on our Mexican side, they would always call us Bonita, and everything was always Bonita. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, could we do something with Bonita? And then Carlos Santana's Maria song got in my head, and then I just was on the couch like, Bonita, Bonita. And I was like, Bonita, Bonita. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's it. And I called Brie and I like sang her the song first, and she at first was like, what? And I was like, no, but like the name. And that's how we came up with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good way to pay tribute
Right?
to your culture and your
Yes.
family. I think that's lovely. Y'all want to play a game with me?
Oh, yes.
All right. Because you two clearly know each other very well, but we're going to find out how much you agree on in a game called Double Trouble. Give me more music. Okay. So I'll ask you a question about each other. Use the paddles to show your answers. Okay. So y'all ready for the first one?
Yes.
Okay. Who is the first to apologize after a fight?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, right.
What's all of that?
me.
What you thinking?
I always do.
No way.
Oh my gosh. You're the most stubborn person in the world.
Well, maybe because you're the one who should always be apologizing.
Oh, we see.
Family show, sisters. Let's stay there. Okay.
We're gonna take this outside.
Who's the bigger bargain hunter?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You are?
Yeah,
For
big-
sure.
Okay.
She's
okay.
frugal.
Okay. Who is more likely to lie to get out of a ticket?
You. Yeah.
I've done it like
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel too bad, so I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry, and then I just take the ticket. I don't even negotiate at that point.
And what do you do?
I mean, I would for sure make up like a white lie. Like,
Okay.
you know, it's an emergency, like, or I have to really use the restroom or something.
Oh, this is a good one. Who usually is the one to steal the other's clothes without telling them?
Thank you.
From this, I could tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Who takes longer to return text messages?
Oh.
And why is that?
I just, you know, I tell Brady, like, now that I'm a mom, and she thinks I always use this excuse, I'm like, I'm just so tired. And then my phone will be blowing up, and I'm like, I just can't do this right now. Like, Coco Melon's on. I just gotta focus, you know?
Who's more likely to survive being stranded on a deserted island?
Ooh. I mean, we always both said we'd be survivors. I mean, but of course we know this would be the leader of the island if we got there. Yes.
Oh, you gave it to her.
She knows.
Okay. Who's more likely to be late?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
You're so fun. I wanted to ask 1,000 more. If you come back, well, I can do that. Will you
would
come back?
love to come back.
I would love to have you guys back. Thank you, thank you. You're awesome. You're beautiful. Congratulations on everything. The Bella's podcast streams wherever you get your podcast with new episodes on Wednesdays, and you can shop their wine Bonita Bonita online now. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Our next guest is a barber with a heart of gold. He provides VIP haircuts to children with disabilities to remind them just how incredible they are. Take a look at this clip.
So you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Hi. Good to see you again. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
My name is.
Here we go.
My name is Miss.
You do it.
Whoa.
Oh, good job.
Whoa.
There you go.
That's her.
You're doing an awesome job, man. I'm so proud of you.
Hey, stop.
Stop.
Yes.
Wanna stop? Okay.
I'm gonna go.
All right, ready to go?
That one.
Okay. This one? There we go.
There you go, buddy.
There you go. Good job using your words.
Stop. Now let's go. Hey, stop. Hey,
can already see you just a ball of joy.
Oh,
Lighten up the place.
thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
I received that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vernon, can you tell everyone what it is you do?
Well, I'm a barber. I've been a barber for about 20 years now. It's what I enjoy to do. I get to be a part of people's lives on a regular basis. As an artist, as a motivational speaker, it's a joy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And can you tell us what the Gifted event is?
The Gifted event is a program that was put together for kids and families that didn't have a barbershop experience that we all have, right? Where they would go to other environments, they didn't feel welcome, they didn't feel at home. And so I wanted to create a place where they can have that. So I called it the Gifted event. For one, I didn't want to call the day special needs cuts or anything of that nature. I wanted to be a name that was empowering for the child and for the family. So, and they're gifted, they just live life in a different way. And so I figured, why not call it Gifted?
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
That is so beautiful. Why was it important to you to create an experience for kids with disabilities?
It was so important because I've been in barbershops, I heard so many stories of parents coming to my shop, of horror stories, of their child not, being received well, and because it's a delicate process, and so a lot of people don't know how to just be present with them, and so I was like, I needed to, instead of me, trying to send them someplace else, I figured I had the capacity to love on them, and so I figured, why not me, right?
Why not you?
Yeah.
You are definitely chosen for that purpose.
For sure.
When and how did you realize, working with children was your specialty?
Well, I gotta say, probably about 15 years ago. My family would tell you that it's been in me, right? But I was more intentional about it when I was volunteering at church, in the kids club, and the 1-year-olds were my specialty. They're young enough to still be babies, but they're still at the same time transitioning into being independent. And so I had the opportunity to hold them in the times where they were still being baby. But I had a lot of times where people from other rooms would bring their kids to me because they had a hard time calming them down. So they called me the baby whisperer after a while. Yeah.
I love that.
I know it's all right, it's crazy.
I have to ask you this.
Yeah.
What do you think it is, in your touch, that makes the difference from, when they got their hair cut previously from others when they wasn't so calm?
Honestly, it had to be, I feel like I live from a place of being a human being first.
That's important.
Right? And thank you. Being a human being that is a human becoming. And by doing so, I'm always meeting the child where they are
Where they are.
Right? Yeah. And I'm treating them as a client, not as a child with a disability, because they're not disabled, they're just doing life differently, right? And so I bring forth the energy of being present, because it's a gift.
It's making a difference, that's for sure.
Sure.
Can you tell everyone about the adorable little boy in the viral video?
Oh, Ellison, that's Ellison, right? Yes, Ellison. He, the first time he came into the shop, that was the second time in the video, but the first time he lit up the room. His energy, his personality, he owned the place. I felt like I was cutting hair in his barbershop. And so, as you see in the video, his personality is just as vivid as his smile and his laugh.
He seems like a joy. When we come back, we'll be joined by Ellison's mom. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're now joined by Ellison's mom, Julie. Julie, Ellison is so adorable.
Thank you.
He's like a ball of light, a joy.
Yes, he is just a spitfire, and he owns the place. Any room he walks into, he owns the room. If he knows that he's going to make you laugh, he will continue doing what he's doing.
I love
Everybody who's ever met Ellison knows that about him. They love his smile. It's contagious. His teachers and everyone have been so excited to see him, and everybody in the world see his smile. It's so contagious.
It's lighting up the world.
It is.
It's
He's
so
an amazing
beautiful.
kid.
Wow.
He really is.
How did you find the Gifted event?
So I was actually just scrolling through social media, and a mom that I know we're connected in a group of children with Down syndrome. Our kids are the same age, and she shared it. I went on, looked at some of his videos, and I actually recognized some of the children in the videos, and I was like, let's give this a try, because why not, you know?
Beautiful. And how was appointments before he went to him?
Awful, honestly. They weren't good. I mean, he would have meltdowns. He would try to swat the scissors out of the stylist's hands. My husband and I, we would have to sit and hold his arms, and it was just miserable, and it would upset him, and I felt terrible about it, but you know, everyone needs to get a haircut.
Right.
So I ended up just buying some clippers and doing it at home myself. It still didn't go very well, but at least it was at home, and we're not on display in a salon with people staring and things like that, so we just kind of got through it at home and made the best of it, you know.
Did he ever tell you, like, this is my favorite part, you know, when he goes to get his hair cut?
Oh,
Like,
now he keeps asking. Ever since this video.
Because he looked like he having a good time.
Yeah, he's like, Vernon, haircut now. And he wants to watch the video all the time, and yeah, it's really fun. It's awesome. He loves it. He's eating this up.
Okay, and Vernon, how can people get involved with the gift event?
First of all, I'm floored by this whole experience, and Julie, like, thank you.
Thank you.
No, seriously, thank you.
No.
Yeah, I had to make sure, like, you know, while we're here, like being trusted to, you know, being trusted to take care of anyone's child is one thing,
right.
But to be trusted by the family and what's been happening, and she's been a huge support. And like Vernon, we want you to win. This is a beautiful program.
It is.
So I want to thank you, like, publicly, like, thank you for sure. You know, you're welcome.
Oh my God.
And I'd like to thank you as well, because Ellison is 7.5 years old, and every haircut experience has been an absolute nightmare until he met you. There's something about you that he was drawn to, and I mean, I think you guys are going to be friends for life, honestly. And you
Oh my God, you're gonna have me crying too. We're gonna be crying together.
Come on.
You deserve it.
I mean, so people can donate through the GoFundMe. I have a link tree on my social media, and on my TikTok, my Instagram, and whatnot, and that's really where people are going. Like, my Instagram, I said it out, you know, what to do. It's what they do. They find it and they go through it. Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing, young man. I gotta ask you one more question. How does that make you feel hearing that from Julie, the impact that you're having?
Oh my gosh. It grounds me. You know, I know I spend my time, but as humans, we try to discover what it is that we have to offer. And sometimes what we have to offer is already with you. You just have to allow it and receive it. And when I started doing that, it's never been about money. It's been about the experience that these children were getting and that these families were getting. And so for the video to do what it's done and to touch as many hearts as that, it's been the perfect alignment of experiences of people that it would never have happened if she had never saw that post and went out on faith and allowed it to happen.
Well, God always got somebody, and there's somebody as you, young man. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you as well.
Thank you very
much. So
much.
beautiful. If you would like to donate to this amazing program, go to JenniferHudsonShow.com for more information. We'll be right back. You know our next guest from his roles in The Temptation, Buffy, and Lucifer. His new show is called The Night Agent. Take a look.
You said I was an addict. I still am. Always will be.
That's supposed to make me feel any more confident in your abilities?
It's not supposed to make you feel anything. It's the truth. It is also true that I am clean now. I get tested twice a week to prove it.
The vice president know an addict's protecting his daughter? I didn't think so.
Give it up for DB Woodside! Oh my goodness. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So happy to have you.
Thank you.
I gotta be honest. When I see you, all I think about is The Temptations.
Oh.
You know, that was one of my favorites.
Thank you.
I enjoyed you so much in that.
I love The Temptations, and it's good. Yeah, we were all really proud of that show. And it's a show that my daughter can watch. It's family friendly. So that's really nice. But that was a fantastic experience. Fantastic experience. And I think it's the 25th year. So I hope NBC gets us all back together.
Oh my God, that would be a dream.
And does something with us.
That would be a dream. At least I'm such a fan. Okay, now you filmed Lucifer here on Warner Brothers lot.
Yeah.
Do you miss anything about the lot?
Yes, we actually filmed right next door, so it was trippy coming back here. Yeah, I mean, I missed a lot. I used to live 5 minutes away from here, so I could jump on my bike and ride to work, which, if you're from Los Angeles, you know how rare that is. So that was great. I also miss, those tour buses that they have coming around? So when you're on the lot, you feel like you're with family and you're hanging out in between takes, the trailer. And then all of a sudden these tour buses would come by when you think you were just in a, one-on-one conversation and start screaming and yelling, and it could be a little, jarring. But everyone was always really sweet and really nice. So, so the love was always appreciated.
Always appreciated, yes. Do you ever get mistaken for anyone else? Who you get? I know you get somebody.
All right, look. Morris Chestnut and I are not the same.
You see it? You don't see it? Are y'all related?
Maybe we are. What I would love is someone would put, if someone put Morris and I in a movie together playing brothers.
There you go. You better tell them.
Yes. I think that would be great, but I've known Morris a long time. I mean, we came up in the business together. That's happened so many times. At one point, him and I shared the same publicist. Oh, goodness. But Morris is a great guy.
He is.
Great guy.
Y'all favor a lot, I will say. Oh, my God. And we both have 13-year-olds. You have a 13-year-old daughter?
13-year-old going on 40.
40? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. What is that like? Because I have a son.
She's fantastic.
What is she into?
Right now, she's into thinking a lot about boys, which does not make Dad happy.
Uh-oh.
But she's a little volleyball sensation.
Oh, nice.
And also great at track. Now, if we can just get her focusing on her homework a little bit more.
That must be a 13-year-old thing.
Dad will be really happy, yes. And I get the eye rolling now.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's not, but we're gonna work through that. I have older friends who just tell me that at this age, till about 18, all you can do is hold on.
Till 18?
Yeah, till 18. They keep telling me 18.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I'm not happy about that, and that's why at night now I understand why moms and dads will have that glass of wine.
Let's talk about your new show, The Night Agent. Can you tell everyone what it's about?
Yeah, this is, I'm really looking forward to this. It was great for me to get back in that kind of DC arena and the conspiracy, and it's produced by Sean Ryan. And I've wanted to work with Sean Ryan for 10, 15 years. It takes place in Washington, D.C. It's about Secret Service agents who are protecting the vice president's daughter. But the big storyline is, in the White House, there's a phone in the basement that never rings. So there's this young agent, played by Gabriel Basso, who's fantastic, and he gets assigned there. It's not a great job to have. And he's down there one night, and the phone rings. And it never rings. And the show just starts from there. It's a great, if you're into, if you like shows like 24,
Yes.
all of those kind of hype shows and things just kind of keep spinning out of control, then this is your show. It's on Netflix. I love Netflix. They also
We all love
Lucifer.
Netflix.
Yeah. So, very cool.
That's our show right there. Thank you so much for being here. We can
Thank
come back
you.
again to see us.
Absolutely.
We can bike ride together. Okay, you can watch The Night Agent on Netflix now. We'll be right back. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.